This business you are seeing, I started with just 50 guys. How many people are that patient? Watch it grow. And it's better when you grow from the cradle. At least when you climb your staircase, you climb from one to the highest, isn't it? But when you just get to the top, you'll fall down one day. But if you climb yourself, you know, even if you fall from the first one, you won't get to the bottom before you find your balance.
This is Mr. Samson Ogugwa and his wife, Mrs. Charity Ogugwa. This couple run a 5,000 capacity poultry farm that consists of layers and broilers. For the layers, they produce approximately 45 to 50 crates of eggs every single day, and it takes them 6 to 8 weeks to rear the broilers to maturity.
This place is 5,000 capacity.
Okay.
So like 50 crates is expected. But even if you don't get up to 50 crates, if you get like 40, 45, you are good to go.
Okay.
Yes, that's at least you should get about 70% production on, which is cool. It's fine.
I would appreciate it if you give this video a like and subscribe to the channel.
My name is Ogugwa Samson. My farm name is just CS. Like it's written behind me. CS, and that is my initials. Ogugwa Samson Chifodi.
Okay.
So, and this is what we've been doing officially since 2013.
2013? That's more than
11 years. 12 years this year, hopefully.
So how has that 12 years been?
Rough,
Okay.
smooth, and smooth.
Okay, so would you say farming is profitable?
Yeah, it is. It is. But also capital intensive. Because as it speak now, this bag is just 25 kg. It sells for 18,800.
Okay.
And this in here we use about 18 to 20 bags a day.
Yeah.
So that shows where the capital has to be. And these guys, before they start laying, they might have eaten for 5 months without giving you anything. So that is like 18 weeks at least before they start laying, before the laying normalize, before they start feeding themselves. You know, as they are now, they are feeding themselves.
Okay.
The egg they are laying, we sell, use the money to buy another feed, and we still get a little profit from it.
Yeah.
So do you understand?
Yeah.
So it's quite different from the other side of birds we have that we call broilers. These are laying birds. So we have broilers. So, and we also have broilers. But basically this is what people think poultry business is all about. In as much you can produce egg. But we have farmers who do just meat. And that is broiler birds. And we have farmers who also do, let's say both meat and egg.
Okay.
So which what we do here. We produce meat and we also produce eggs, and also in large quantity. So,
Okay, so with the broilers and the layers, which one do you think is more profitable?
both are more they are profitable, but, you know, one thing people do is they think broiler gives you quick money, which is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, because duration, how long? The time these ones will take to start laying, I have done like 2 batch of broilers. So if let's say I'm getting profit of 100,000, that 2 batch should be giving me 200,000. At least there will be a lot of food in the house for family to eat. So, you know, whereas this one, they are just starting life. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Broiler, you've done broiler like 2 sets and they've given you 1 or 2 naira. Whereas this one, they start life. So that is the difference. But anything farming now is profitable. It's also capital intensive. If you don't take that part away, if you invest, there's like 99% assurance of you getting your returns back, except you don't do it well. But if you do it well, you will see your money, and that's actually the essence of every business, profits. So in as much you do it well, there's profit.
So talking about investments, would you advise those in the diaspora outside the country to invest into farming in Nigeria?
Definitely. That is actually the whole reason why we are still in business. Because one, the capital we have here now can't run this business alone. Let's be realistic. You know, I started poultry business when a bag like this was sold for 1,300. So now it's 18,000 plus. Almost even my broiler feed then, when I started was 1,600 and 1,650. Now it's the one I'm about to order now is about 27,000 plus.
Wow.
So do you understand? So one, you can't rely on what we have at the moment. We definitely need people to come in so that we can actually do this business together. In as much as a food business, people will keep demanding for more. Like in Nigeria now, our population keep increasing. What does it require? It requires more food.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So how do you meet that demand? You expect people to come in so that we can actually do this thing together. Because gone are the days when I was in school, they say farming business is for old men, Abi. Now, how old am I? How old is my brother? So, how old is my wife?
So your wife helped you to run this farm?
We own the farm, so we do everything together.
How easy is it working with your wife?
One, she's an agronomist.
Oh, okay.
While I studied infotech.
Oh.
But this is actually what I looked at. Okay, maybe this is what I should retire with. But with the way things are doing, I'm tired of contract jobs. So I decided to okay, let's start our retirement plan when we are still working. Okay. And since then, when I look back, I say, okay, it's actually worth it.
It's actually really worth it. So you think, let's say for someone who has a 9-to-5 job, do you think they can be running their 9-to-5 job and still be a farmer? Let's say a full-time farmer, like someone who is going to be going into layer farming. Do you think they're going to be able to be running the two together?
Yeah, it's possible. The only difference I see is you must have a capable hand. Do you understand? Because I could remember when I was also doing 9-to-5 job, like you said.
Yeah.
I used to do seasonal bears, like broilers every season. Right from the age of maybe 9, 10, I've always been rearing chicken.
Okay.
So, when I got into school, I do chicken. Even sometimes I leave the layers at home for my siblings to take care of while I'm in school. So by the time I graduated and I started working, I would feed my birds in the morning. I would go to work and I come back, I give them food, put light so that they eat in the night. Even that night food itself makes it easier for them to accumulate more weight.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Because during the day, especially now, these ones are eating. I cannot feed my broiler birds at this time of the day with the temperature we have now.
Okay.
Do you understand? So, but these ones can eat. But how much fat do they have? How much weight do they have? Do you understand? Okay. So, my broilers of 5 to 6 weeks give me 2.5 kg. So how these ones, at least if you weigh them now, they should be weighing about 2.2 or 2. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So that shows you they can afford to do anything now. But you can't feed them the same way we feed broilers. So that's actually what that thing gave me that time. So I give them food early hours of the day. I'll go to work. When I come back in the evening, I'll give them food, give them light. So during the day, they just drink water and play. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So this is just to encourage somebody who does a 9 to 5 job. You can actually venture into it. Do you understand? So it's not a business for one circle of person or people. It is for everybody. In as much you can eat, you should do farming.
So my name is Charity Ogugwa, and I'm a farmer. I assist my husband. I help him to manage this place. So that's what we do basically.
So what is your own responsibilities in this farm?
Okay, so what I do, I take care of the birds. I carry out the morning routines and evening routines as well. We feed them, make sure they are giving their vaccine as at when due. When they fall sick, we give them the right medication and antibiotics. Generally, we just look after the birds. So that's what I do here.
So do you think farming is stressful?
It is, though. Farming is tedious, but in as much as you have a passion for it, I don't think you have any issues with it, because farming goes with a lot of work. So you must be dedicated, and it's tedious, but you can just find your way around it. That's if you know what you're doing.
Okay, so with your farm here, like how many crates of egg do you guys get in a daily basis?
We have about, this place is 5,000 capacity.
Okay.
So like 50 crates is expected. But even if you don't get up to 50 crates, if you get like 40, 45, you are good to go.
Okay.
Yes, that's at least you should get about 70% production, and which is cool. It's fine.
Yeah, okay. So you guys get like 40, 45 crates.
Yes.
So how much does one crate of egg go for?
Now we sell one crate for about 5,000, 5,100.
Wow.
5,2. So it depends like that within that range.
What is the most challenging thing when it comes to being a farmer?
One of the challenges is finances, high cost of feed, high cost of beds, the beds to bring them from where we source them from down to this place. So those are the things that determine the cost of production. So, yes.
One that is visible to everybody. Let's say now I want to place an order for feed. Maybe my calculation is 10,000 per bag, for instance. And you call your vendor and they tell you feed is now 12,000. That's challenge number one. So where do you get additional funds to complement, for you to be able to have your feed available? And these guys, if they don't eat a day, 2 weeks you are still suffering from it. And it's not that maybe they didn't eat. Let's say they don't eat today now. They will eat tomorrow till 2 weeks. The volume of egg you will get it will never be the same until when they recuperate.
Just for the 1 day.
Just for 1 day miss. Even not just a day. So sometimes maybe we are waiting for vendors to supply afternoon, no food. You will still bear the consequences. So that is number one challenge. 2. Okay, thank God for our location actually. This is an agric settlement for farmers. We also have what we call Araga in Ekpe here. Araga is an institute of farmers association or something created by Lagos State. So actually this region of the state produces what the island eats. Okay. Yeah, so, the way Lagos State plan the states is actually very good. They have food producers for island and mainland, also have their own food producers, Ikorodu, Agbara. Whereas this is main core supply of island.
Yeah. So for you, who are managing this farm, do you have any difficulties with helping your husband out on this farm? And also, how difficult is it working with your husband in this farm?
It's not difficult because it's actually a teamwork. In as much as we know what we are doing, and it's something that we actually put our mind, our soul, our body into. So because farming, you need to put your mind, your soul, your body, even your finances. Sometimes, if you've not eaten, now someone will not look at your side because these birds, they have to eat first because that's where the money is coming from. Yeah. So if they don't eat, you dare not talk about food. Yes. Yes. You dare not talk about food. So I'm already used to this kind of, but mostly what we do is stock up the house. So before any kind of maybe issues or we already stock up the house. So that's just it.
So how many times do you guys feed the birds every day?
We feed them twice every day. We feed them very early hours of the morning. Let's say like 5. Then in the evening, in the afternoon by 2 o'clock. And the reason we feed them on time by 5 o'clock is because so that they will be able to have time to process that food because these are laying beds.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if they don't eat very early, it also crashes production.
So for someone who wants to start up a layers farm, someone who wants to own a poultry farm just like this for laying beds, what are those things they need to look out for? What are those things they need to do to guarantee their success before they start?
Okay. Like, before you go into, farming, you need to make sure you carry out survey very well. You need to ask people who have gone through the process. How do I go into, the farming process? And you also need to know, the market trends. You need to know the kind of birds. Is it layers you're going for? Is it broilers you're going for? So those are the things. And also you must make sure that you have your finances ready.
Yeah.
So that's like
Money
the number one. Yes, money is very important because the reason why you go into it is to have a profitable business. So money is involved. Money must be like one of the first things you should look out for.
So what section of the birds do you handle? Is it with selling the eggs or with feeding them? What section do you handle? Because I saw when I came in, I saw you also picking the eggs.
Yes. We sell the eggs. We sell the eggs. We have people that come here to get the eggs. So that's what we do. And these birds, they stay up to like maximum 2 years.
Okay.
Yes,
So
they
that's 2
produce.
years.
They keep on laying like for like 2 years. So that's if properly managed.
Yeah.
But if you don't manage it very well, they won't produce up to like 2 years.
So is the market for the eggs? Is the market for the eggs?
Yes, there is. In Nigeria, generally, there's market for egg. Even if you don't have money for meat, at least you can afford money for egg. And which
So you get protein in your food.
Yes.
Why do you think a lot of young people are not going into agriculture?
And they feel it's a dirty job. Yes, 1. 2, it's capital. So how many young people have the capital to run this?
Yes.
Let's be realistic.
Okay.
How many of them? Or how many of us?
So being a farmer, how interesting is it being a farmer for you?
Because I play football, it's like also playing your football game. It's as easy as that. Do you understand? So if you know what you enjoy doing, you know the joy of doing it over and over and over and over. So it's been as easy as that to me.
And that ends today's video. What do you think about OCS farms and these couples? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. If you found this video interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video with others. Thank you for watching. Do have a nice day and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.